There's a problem with the way we produce electricity today. It's either carbon dependent, nuclear dependent, or requires an incredibly long permitting cycle to bring a renewable solution onto the grid. And there's a problem with the way we deliver power. It is dependent upon a grid that is highly inefficient and leaves 1/4 of the world's population in the dark. Blackburn creates zero emissions renewable electricity from the wasted kinetic energy of moving objects. And one of the primary objects are trucks, large trucks. If you think about a truck, we take a gallon of diesel fuel, that's chemical energy, and we pour it into an engine and convert it to mechanical energy. Then we get the truck moving, we get up to about 65 miles an hour. Typically that energy is thrown away to heat, friction, braking, and friction of the tires. So what Blackburn does, in those moments when you're gliding and braking, we capture that energy back, convert it to electricity, and then store it in a battery array. And now we've created clean energy, stored it on a mobile platform, and we can deliver that energy anywhere in the world. So 5 kilowatt hours generated by a truck in the United States may not seem like a lot. For a long-haul truck driver, that means a whole night's worth of heating or air conditioning and lights. In the emerging world, 5 kilowatts of power can run a community center. It can run a medical clinic, basic sanitation and water filtration. It can allow students to study at night and run computers. It can provide light for cooking meals, and it can power all sorts of communication systems. So the larger vision of Blackburn, it's really to power the world that lives off the grid and to use the ancient grid, the highways and byways and the bridges and tunnels that have already been built. When we looked at cultures around the world, no matter how remote, no matter how developed or undeveloped, every one of them had roads and trucks. So we work individually with customers and we'll configure the system to their use case. So each market has a different need that we would address slightly different from the next market. Any business with a large number of trucks can reduce their carbon emissions by reducing engine idling, power sleeper cabs, bucket trucks, power lift tailgates, or they can put the renewable energy back into the grid and essentially monetize the renewable energy through renewable energy credits, selling it back to the energy providers. Most people have woken up to the fact that we need to solve the world's energy problems. That's not new, and we've thrown billions of dollars at some of the most complex systems and theories and technologies, and we are still dependent on carbon and can't find a way to deliver power to everyone who needs it. We're not adding new infrastructure, we're just leveraging the infrastructure. The trucks exist, the roads exist. The design of the system is to be as simple as it can be, so it's easily adaptable to any one of these configurations. And because we're controlled with a computer and an algorithm, it's a software change from one market to the next and one application to the next. I think we should be focused more on the simple, elegant solutions that don't trickle down from $1 million solution down to an affordable solution for the average person, but actually start at a price point that can be deployed anywhere in the world. Empower the people with a technology that allows them to produce power, and they will change the world.